old-fashioned manners. There are men and there are gentlemen, and Ariel Wesler says that women prefer the latter. So impress your girl on V-Day by showing her that chivalry is not dead on the Fatalist.
The state of chivalry in America depends on who you ask.
If you expect it to be dead, then you're not going to get treated like it's alive at all.
Do gentlemen still exist?
I would hope so. I believe I'm one.
Yes, they're rare.
So to give the guys out there some help, I turn to Susan Von Helens, who's been turning men into gentlemen for nearly 20 years.
What can I do to be more of a gentleman?
Step 1.
You can always compliment your date when you take her out.
Compliment her. Okay, easy enough. What's next?
If there's food that she's not familiar with or doesn't like, you should make sure of that before you go to a certain restaurant. If she might be a vegan, so you don't want to take her to a steakhouse.
And once you're at the restaurant, selecting the right seat is important.
You want to make sure that when you sit down that she's in a position that she can see out. Because we know if you have the view, what will you do? Scan the room for other women.
But being a gentleman doesn't mean acting dainty.
You don't have to touch your lips and carry on with a napkin, but you do have to have a sense of masculinity when you do things without acting like that you're a rough and ready bear hugger.
One of the biggest mistakes she sees men make is tipping poorly.
I've seen that happen more times, and I cannot believe that anybody would flip $5 or $2 on a table for a meal and walk out the door.
When you really care about someone, and you hang out with them and you start to like them a lot, I think that turns on the real gentleman side.
When you think of a gentleman, what do you think of?
Polite, does things without being asked or hinted towards.
So no man on the planet.
Yeah, right, I don't know.
So this Valentine's Day, keep an eye out for this rare breed, and you might be lucky enough to nab one for yourself.
They are out there, ladies. Don't give up.